Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back, you guys. We got My Hero Academia, guys. We are here, season 7. I think it's episode 13, episode 151 in total, guys. Oh my gosh, the emotional roller coaster that I've gone through with this show in the last couple episodes, guys. So we went from, what was it? It's like 4 or 5 episodes ago. We go from being in a pretty good spot. We have Todoroki beats Dabi, right? Things are going good. We win a battle, right? Obviously, the war is far from over, but you know what? Stack up the wins, man. Build some momentum. Let's feel good about ourselves, right? Todoroki does that. We pretty much beat all for one. Endeavor has this big moment, man. He comes up big and he essentially defeats all for one, right? 2 big wins. We just took 2 big chess pieces off of the table. I'm thinking, you know what? We are chilling now, right? Again, obviously we got an entire war to win, but you know what? We are in a good spot now. We just took out All for One, who's basically the head of the snake, and we took out Dabi, who's a major player in the game. Yeah, problem is that this show decided to absolutely mess with every bit of emotion that I have, and decided, you know what? Let's send Alex into the what is it called? The 5 symptoms or 5 steps of grief, and let's have him go through all that. So we had the whole Bakugo thing happen, where Bakugo was pretty much dead. I'm clinging on to I'm still clinging on to hope that he is still alive, because we still have maybe a slight chance that they can suture his heart and they can save him. Because if this show really kills him off, like it's like official, it's final, I promise you, I will probably have a reaction of me flipping this desk over and losing it, because Bakugo literally became like my second or third favorite character in this show. So I'll be pissed. But anyways, we had that happen. And when you see my reaction, I don't know if it's what everyone's expecting, because I'm sure when a lot of people watch that, a lot of people probably either cried or teared up and all that kind of stuff. I did not. I actually went through my stages of grief were denial and anger. I was pissed, dude. I was so pissed that this was happening. I literally, after I did the episode where he actually, like, where they have the whole moment with Bakugo, and then I did the very next episode after that, which I think is episode 12 or 13 after that. I did those 2 episodes. I literally stopped watching the show it's been, I don't know, it's been like 5 days since I've watched this show. I actually have been watching we just started season 6 with my wife. But we watched that like I don't know, a couple days ago or something like that. But yeah, it's been like since, I think when I looked at my recording, it's been since January 26th or something like that since I watched the show. It's currently February 4th. Like, that's how pissed off I've been at this show when I'm recording this. Like, I literally went through those 2 stages. I denied the fact. I still am in denial, but whatever. And then, yeah, my anger, I was pissed. You can see it in my reaction. Like, I literally, for one of the few times doing a reaction, I literally just had nothing to say, because I was so mad that this was happening. And you can kind of see a bit of that anger release when last episode you see Deku fly in and punch Shigaraki, because I legitimately think Shigaraki's a really good villain. I love his villain character, but I was pissed at him. I hated him as a character. It was kind of like Mahito in JJK. I don't want to throw out any spoilers, but if you've seen it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Mahito is a great villain, but man, he can really piss you off. And that's how I felt about Shigaraki, dude. After what he did to Bakugo, I was so pissed at him, man. I hated him. So when Deku comes in, man, I'm telling you, you got to watch that reaction, because, dude, when he punches him, I literally was so overjoyed, dude. I was like, yo, yeah, let's go, man. Like, oh, dude, I was pumped up for that. And it was needed. Shigaraki deserved that. And I hope in this episode we get to watch Shigaraki get his ass whooped. But anyways, guys, yes, I went through it all, man. And now that I'm at this point, in the series, like, it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been with these characters for so long that I feel as though my anger was justified. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I'm here. I'm in a better mindset. I'm ready to continue this show on, guys. Like I said, dude, I was just so pissed, man. You guys have no idea. You have literally no idea. So, yeah. Well, I mean, with all that being said, guys, sorry for the long intro, but I had to kind of make sure that was made clear and whatnot. So, but anyways, guys, we're here. Deku just showed up. Let's see where this whole thing leads. Obviously, we're really down bad, because All for One obviously now has regenerated himself as a younger version. He looks like like a Greek god or something. I don't even know, man. So he's now regenerated to a younger version of himself. He's slowly technically dying or decaying or aging backwards, so he's not going to be here forever, but he still now has enough time to pretty much defeat everybody, Endeavor and all them at least. We don't even know what's going on with Toga. We haven't seen what's going on with that since, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 episodes ago. Dobby's back and now has a new ability. He copied Todoroki's ability with the whole like mastering the fire and ice on his chest, like the whole X thing. Somehow Dobby's done that with his fire. And then obviously we have Shigaraki, who just basically, I guess, is unbeatable at this point. So anyways, guys, we're getting into this. If you're watching on YouTube, guys, do me the biggest favor, man. Like the video, comment down below, guys. It would be awesome for you to help support the channel in that way, man. And it would mean the world to me. And then if you guys want early access to any of these videos, all you got to do is go to the link down in the description below. We got a Patreon. You can join us over there, guys. You can get early access to these videos. We're probably like, by the time you're watching this on YouTube, to be honest, I mean, we're probably on season 8 at that point. So join us over there, and we'll catch you guys there, man. So let's get into this, guys. My Hero Academia, a chain of events across the ages. Let's go.
I'm not going fast enough. I have to get to UA before it's too late. Hang on, is that...
The school bus is here, kid. We gotta get you back to campus.
Is that the American forces that were with Star and Stripe?
Thank you for giving me a lift!
They're the reason he got there so much quicker.
I should be protecting the guys around UA instead of playing chauffeur right now.
Apologies!
We're counting on you. We've got orders to return home, but we're staying here in Japan to assist in your battle instead. If you're really the one who inherited all
Still one of the biggest robberies, dude, I've seen in anime history.
Get back to UA.
Oh, he's using him to like slingshot himself. And then is he combining Fajin with that? Is that what that is?
Hey, you!
And then he gets here.
Brought a peach
Oh,
for
yeah,
ya!
this whole thing. I brought a peach for you. Damn, bro. Buddy's cheeked up, man.
Izuku Midoriya.
Dude, flying in like this, bro. One of the best entrances, dude. Oh, my gosh, man.
He seems stronger than before.
Perfect. We re-engaged the barrier. Okay, so we are...
Good news! Midoriya's
We're
here.
back locked in there. We got
Sorry
Midoriya
it
in there
took
with
me so
us.
long.
We're good.
Is everyone up?
Oh, shit, dude. He's going to see freaking Bakugo. Dude, you got to control yourself, Midoriya. You got to control yourself. I know that this is tough, man. Dude, control yourself. Oh, dude. We are down real bad in here. I mean...
Do you want to tell him why
those shots
you're late?
tell
I'm
the
sure
story.
You have an excuse. Toga's the one to blame, right? Izuku Midoriya? Why don't you say something? How about nobody expected this to happen? Or maybe it couldn't be helped. Go on. Avoid taking responsibility. Just like everybody else does.
What's crazy about Shigaraki saying that is I actually feel like Midoriya is one of the few people who is the opposite of that. Like, he's probably taking all the blame on himself. He's probably not thinking, oh, this was Toga's fault. If she wouldn't have pulled me. Dude, he's thinking to himself, if I would not have allowed myself to get this, if I would have stuck to the plan, if I would have made it through, I would have been here from the get-go to protect everybody. And I'll bet you that's what Midoriya's mindset is. And that's where I think Shigaraki's doubt in him, because you heard Shigaraki say just like everybody else, right? Because obviously that reciprocates from Shigaraki's past of being let down by the heroes. But that's where Midoriya is different, and very few people would have thought this way. All Might, Midoriya, and such, where they're not thinking in that regard. They're not deflecting that blame onto anything else. I guarantee you, it would not surprise me if after I push play, we get the kind of an inner dialogue of him basically accepting all this blame and putting it on himself. Oh yeah, dude, he is pissed.
That's right. Get mad. Anger makes you predictable.
But that's what I said, dude. He's got to keep calm, man.
I'll sever your spine. know you're feeling super
Come on,
guilty.
Lemillion. Bring
Got
him
you,
back.
but
You gotta
stay
bring him back,
strong.
Lemillion.
That's what he wants. He's trying to turn you against yourself. You're okay, though. Tamaki and the others are still breathing. And Edshot is doing everything he can to save Bakugo's life as we speak. You have to trust him. I know he'll succeed. We will.
Facts,
We're
dude.
not giving up this fight. You're trying to fill his head with delusions. That's called running away from reality. Maybe you're forgetting that we're heroes! If we don't keep fighting and chasing our ideal futures, then who's going to make sure they become reality?
Let's go, Lemillion. Bro, Lemillion being here, giving this conversation, man, I think is going to be huge in bringing Midoriya back to the right mindset. And maybe I'm glazing Lemillion a little bit, but you guys already know, bro. He's my goat. He's let me down a little bit recently, but he's my goat.
But you need control, and not just over your body, but over your emotions as well.
Yes, dude. Oh, this conversation and then relevance to right now, dude, is so good. But you got to keep tabs on what's in your heart.
You're right, Lemillion. I'm sorry. Save your apologies for after we've won this war, hero.
The glaze, bro. And the vestiges in the background, bro. Oh my gosh, this is so fire.
Tomura
Dude.
Shigaraki, huh?
That is actually interesting. That's funny that he says that, because that's literally what I was about to say. I was literally about to say that's interesting that he said that. How Midoriya said that out of nowhere. He said, "Is Tomura Shigaraki still inside that body?" Because you remember what he said in season 6 when that whole thing was going down. He said, "I felt something. You know, I felt something. I saw something in him where it's like he was still this child wanting to be saved. Like he was waiting for a hero to save him." And we had that moment. I still think that moment was one of the best, most impacting moments of the anime that I've seen so far in season 6. Was him seeing Shigaraki and not seeing him as a villain, not seeing him as pure evil, but seeing him as this innocent child, the innocent child that Shigaraki has begged and pleaded and hated for, because if he wasn't seen as that innocent child. And that's how Midoriya still sees him. And I think it's interesting that he brought that up right now too, where he's saying, is Tomura Shigaraki still in that body? I'm interested to hear what his response
Person
is.
no longer exists. What you see before you is two people who've melded into a single being. Though, All for One is the consciousness in charge. Perhaps because he's been alive longer. I don't know what your plan is, or how you intend to approach this fight, but don't think for a second that there's a happy ending for you. Izuku Midoriya.
Oh, dude, his eyes look
people
so
fused
sick.
together inside one
And then the
body?
fact that his whole entire
That's
freaking
not true. At least not from what I've seen. I said something kind of mean earlier, and it was like another person reacted. It was almost like he was possessed by someone
just like
else.
what we were talking about, dude.
Honestly, didn't seem like
The
they
little
were
kid
totally
who's
unified to me. And
begging
after
for a
that,
hero to
the battle
save him.
changed. Suddenly, whenever he got hit, you could tell he was affected by it. He was showing weakness.
He's still in there. Look.
Who's he? Shigaraki? Or that finger looked a lot like hit Shigaraki's dad.
We're fine. Keep your eyes open.
Say what you want. I don't care.
I'm coming
Because
from my
I care.
brother, so he's
You're
speaking
not
from
getting a happy ending either.
the mental side of All for One.
Black Whip with Vagine stored inside. A boosted
Ooh.
binding combo.
Black Whip with Vagine stored inside.
Boosted for nothing. That move's not going to work twice.
Once you use this, it's over. If you don't defeat him in the next 5 minutes, the world will fall.
What is
I'm
it?
going to stop you.
Oh, dude, the look at his eyes. Come on, Midoriya.
Transmission.
What did he say? Second transmission?
Second gear.
Second transmission, second gear? What is this?
Top gear.
What?
What has he done?
Like he's moving so
Where did he
fast he
go?
broke the sound barrier?
This isn't like that glowing energy from earlier. He's too fast. Don't tell me. The ability to change a person's speed after touching them. Gear shift. Overdrive!
The power has changed. And at this moment, Izuku Midoriya
Oh my
is
gosh,
exceeding
the
his
colors
perceived limit.
is, dude,
He's
look at,
operating at
oh my god, I'm
120%.
I can't even speak English. I literally was speechless there for a minute, dude. So now we finally know what finally know what that last quirk that he hadn't mastered yet. It's what did he call it? He is it gear shift. I think that's what it was called, right? And to my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong here, sounds like gear shift works. It's actually kind of sounds similar to from JJK, where they have like the frames where he can touch someone, and like if they don't make a movement or something like that within the 0.1 seconds or something like that within the touch, they're frozen for a solid second. But is it similar to that, where it's like once he gets you with the gear shift, he can, because Shigaraki said he can control the speed of his body, but is he saying referring to Midoriya, like he controls the speed of his own body, or he controls the speed of the body of someone he hit with gear shift? Someone will have to explain that a little better to me in the comments, as long as it's spoiler free.
That's odd.
That's odd.
Your quirk has limits. Yes, it can change the speed of things you touch. But
Okay, so yeah.
it only works on small objects. How would a pea shooter have any effect on me? It would be laughable to say that I struggled against you. You had no real power. You were an insect, not worthy of my notice.
Why was he crying in the
Why?
scene?
Why can I see you now?
Okay, now we're gonna get an
Like
explanation.
the meta abilities of the other successors, my power has transformed over the years, expanding along with One for All as it grew stronger. Originally, Gear Shift could only be used on smaller objects, but its capabilities have been magnified. Now it can be applied to objects on a cellular level.
Okay.
When it's combined with the pure, ferocious power stored inside of One for All, it can be channeled into a fist, wielded by a hero, by the ninth, and a single punch can break the laws of reality itself.
And that's what he meant when he broke the sound barrier.
Detroit Smash!
Detroit Smash with gear shift? Oh my gosh, bro. Come on, Midoriya. Yes, dude. Give Shigaraki that butt whooping he deserves, man.
Why not? Is it because he didn't apply that glow to it? There! I have you now! Sixth smokescreen! Cheap trick.
Oh my gosh, dude.
From above!
Look at him using all these quirks, man.
If he's been using my movements to plan his attacks, I'll track him with danger sense. Then use smokescreen to cloud his field of vision.
Quirks are nothing without the hero behind them.
Oh, facts, man. Preach, baby. Let's go.
This is it all for one! Shut up, damn it! Your fight is over!
Dude, are we punch for punch here? What's gonna happen? Oh my gosh, dude. Punch for punch. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, dude. And the music. Dude, Midoriya just has so much determination in his eyes. That's why he would win that fight, man. He just looked like he wanted it way more than Shigaraki did.
This is it, boy. You ready? Don't forget what Shimura asked you.
All about killing
I
Shigaraki.
believe Tomura is beyond redemption.
Remember your own will. You cannot be defeated yet.
attacking with every power available to you, all of your quirks, and trying to make me look like a fool, because I haven't used a single one of mine yet. You can't imagine the true power this body holds. This is their fault.
Shoot, I forgot all about
Eraserhead
that.
and those brats, with their underhanded methods.
There's still something.
I'm not done. Ah, Yoichi, my dear little brother. You don't grasp the events I've set in motion. If that chain of events determines the winner, then huzzah! I'm glad. Victory is still well within my reach.
No. God damn it, man. Come on with this crap, bro. You guys seriously gonna leave me on a cliffhanger like that? Okay, so we got an interesting dilemma here. Midoriya is in a situation right here, right now. He's got Shigaraki on the ropes. I think what they're saying is right here, right now, he could end Shigaraki because of the vulnerability and the position that we are currently in. But now you can see it so easily on Midoriya, dude. He's conflicted because he wants so badly to save Shigaraki. And what Lemillion said earlier too, I think is playing a big part of that, where he said two people fused into one body. He said, I don't think so, because he reacted, the way he reacted to something that I had said that was mean. And I think Midoriya is kind of taking that as like, so Shigaraki's still in there. That little kid that I saw is still in there wanting to be saved. So I think Midoriya is viewing this as like, this isn't Shigaraki's doing in a way. This is all for one. Every bit of it is all for one's will brought forth. Because I do think that, and again, this is what I think Midoriya maybe thinks in his head. I personally think that this is a mix of All for One and Shigaraki's will, because I do think that Shigaraki wants to see it all burn. He wants to see it all crash. He said it multiple times before he ever got this power, that he just wants to see the world burn. He wants to just watch it all crumble, right? And he kind of said it when the doctor asked him to, back at the start of season 6, basically, and he was like, so why wouldn't I? Why don't I deserve to see all this come crashing and burning down? Like this society, everything that this world never brought anything great to me. So why shouldn't I deserve that? So I do think that Shigaraki does want this. But I think you can see it from so many of the comments that Shigaraki makes. Because it's interesting too that he was talking earlier about how he thought Midoriya, he's like, oh, you're going to deflect the blame instead of just accepting that this is your fault. He brought that up earlier, but then it's interesting that now that he's in this dilemma where it's like he's essentially, in a way, he's beaten right now. He's immediately coming up with all these excuses as to why he's not beaten. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me is just an interesting, like, call the pot calling the kettle black, or whatever that whole saying is. You know what I mean? Where it's like he's now going, oh well, this ring, or this floating island, this is to blame, and it's you combined all these quirks knowing that I don't have the ability to use my quirk, and that's to blame. It's almost like that, where he's doing exactly what he accused Midoriya of doing earlier, by deflecting the blame onto any other reason other than himself. So, but there's a lot of interesting things going on here too. But I genuinely 100% believe this. I believe Midoriya still thinks that there's a hope to save Shigaraki. Not All for One, but Shigaraki, the kid inside of him. I still think that he sees that. And I think that that's going to play a huge part in him. I don't think he's going to end. I don't think he's going to take the shot at Shigaraki. I think that he truly believes that he can save this little kid, and that it's almost like that it's his duty, it is his purpose to do so. Because I think in his head, and it's really, that's the essence of a hero. The essence of a hero is to save everyone, to save anyone who needs help. And I think that he sees that. And I think that that's almost like that has to be what he does, is save this little kid. And I genuinely do believe deep down that little kid is still in there, because just like I said earlier, his manners, his mannerisms, and the way he talks about a lot of this stuff, and the way he acts is very kid-like, especially when he gets upset and frustrated and such like that. That I do genuinely think that that kid is still in there, just waiting for someone to save him. So, but anyways, guys, that's my 2 cents. We'll catch you guys in the next episode, man. Deuces.